Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia and welcome back to another episode of our Cao Cao Legendary Let's Play. We pick it up for episode 14 from turn 50 in the summer season of the year 200. So last episode we launched our counter offense. We were able to wipe out 2 army stack from Dong Zhuo and capture the legendary Lu Bu. He's a very tough customer, has a desire for higher office of 108. We solved that by giving him the Grand Commandant position. Now he's smiling wide, as you can see there. And because we give him that position, there are new faction council missions that you can take on every spring. So if we do this, it says that he wants someone to be assigned Chancellor. Depending on the class of the character you put into the faction council, they'll give different rewards. One reward will always be personal satisfaction. It will increase their satisfaction to be your council member. The second one depends on their class. So in this case, Lu Bu is Vanguard, so his support from soldiery will decrease your retinue upkeep, plus 4 replenishment, and plus 5 satisfaction for all Vanguards. So in essence, since you can get one of these missions every 5 turns in every spring, you can have these buffs up forever if you keep doing their mission. It's not a particularly hard mission, but it's also not something I'm looking to do right now. I have most of my characters pretty happy, so I want to save those positions. So I'll try to re-roll for a better mission come spring. And we have this episode. Our plan going forward is to recapture our capital of Chen from Dong Zhuo. And if we do it this turn, I'm sure we can sign a favorable peace agreement as well. He's really far away from us. I don't think we're going to be expanding out all the way to Luoyang. So peace treaty is definitely a must. There's a new character available to hire. Pacifist, concern. Okay, he's a pretty balance between being a good administrator, 5% income from all source, and being energetic to be increased campaign movement rate. So he definitely has potential. He's only 23, so he could be with us for a long time. So we'll look into that. We'll do all the recruiting at the end of this term because I also want to bring Lu Bu's army out. We're doing much better in terms of money. We have recovered that quite a bit by investing frugally. For example, we waited till the supervised construction to come online before we even upgraded anything here. And we're going to be upgrading the inn building. And because that takes 5 turns, we'll pull her back. And I want to pull him out, Fu Wan, because I need a new strategist in the army position, and he's my 3rd strategist, so I'll definitely be using him. So we come here, pull him out, say goodbye to 75% commerce income, but that's fine. He is done with his, or maybe he's on his way, I'm not sure. Coming back? Yeah, maybe he's coming back. Yep, we'll reassign him. We're also reassigned Cao Ren, because in 1 turn we'll be building something in Jianye again. Guangling is done over here. Donghai is waiting on building, also 5 more turns. Pengcheng is leveling up the tax building. It is wrecking our public order because we had an army garrison there, and at this point we're pulling that away, so perhaps we want to cancel this. We don't need to overdo it. Because we got Liu Bu, this building became available, so we'll wait. Once some of these guys pull out, we'll put a new assignment out so that he can get a cheap upgrade in the inn building. And ultimately, we're probably going to get rid of this building and perhaps build a temple or something to help out with public order in the long run. But right now, -4 is very doable. We'll keep this going forward. Alright, time to send our armies out. Talon doesn't have reach. It's a little unfortunate. So we travel pretty slowly. We can get peek at the army. Oh, they don't have any army here. So let's see. We'll pick up this easy win against Yellow Turban. Nice easy experience for our troops. We will fight it because I think, let's see, he's a fortune tell healer. I don't think healers can duel, so maybe this is not necessary. But I think I'll fight it and cut it out. Saves us from losing any men here. Alright, so apparently healers can duel. We got Cao Cao to take the duel. The rest of their army is wrecked. So let's see how this works out. Alright, that's a great hit. 7.5k damage. Let's get him some. Let's give us good execution. Oh, not a very good execution, but alright, we'll claim victory here. We're getting shot by arrow towers already. Let's get him out of here. Alright, nice easy win there. We lost one unit on the trebuchets because I thought they weren't going to come out of their encampment, but they just charged out. No matter, we'll do a replenishment to heal that unit up. They didn't just die off, huh? Just because they have some archers left? He died. The general died, but they still kept the archers. Interesting. Xiaoduans within striking range of just taking Chen would be doing that, reclaiming our capital. Let's go. They're weak, but we have Howitzer of the Han here. So taking the city is no problem. It's only a large town because Dong Zhuo apparently raised it, I guess. He put an administrator inside. Yuan Yang, okay. Should be a simple fight. I'm gonna just check one thing before jumping into that fight. I'm gonna be checking if I can pull this unit any closer so that they can perhaps help. Nope. Can't do anything about that. Okay, we'll fight alone then. Then we'll night battle this. It's still going to be a little hard to fight in these large towns. There's a lot of arrow towers, but I think we can figure out a way. Let's try. Alright, this is the fight to retake our capital. It's only a large town now, which is sad, because I feel like they raised it at least twice. I think it was a city before. We had 4 buildings, I believe. Now we're only going to have 2. It seems like we got to rebuild Chen quite a bit after this. We'll pick this entrance where once you go inside you don't have that many arrow towers. The front is a suicide. We'll have our trebuchet lined up here. The Howitzer of the Han will be doing most of our damage. We'll have our crossbow and archers in the front. I don't know if they're actually going to be charging out at us, so we'll see. Made that false assumption in the last fight and lost 1 man. Not a big deal. Alright, we're ready to go. We'll be manually controlling the Howitzer of the Han. Oh, here they come. So I guess it's good we were ready. We'll be picking off these range units. They'll be doing most of the damage. The rest of these units are going to have a hard time making it through our range units, the archers. She wants a duel. I don't think she's particularly strong. Level 4. Xiahou Yuan is not healthy. We're not taking that fight. Nice. Let's pick out those archers. Yeah, as you can see, their infantry is not really going to make it to the line. Just got to kill off this unit before he can get into shooting range. We're going to depend on our Howitzer of the Han for that. Ooh, tough miss, tough miss. We'll manually control it to kill both range units right there. One more hit will do it. Let's see. Nope, Xiahou Yuan's hurt. Don't pick on him. There we go. That's the hit we needed. Good job. Now we can just pick him off a little bit more as he's trying to run away. He might rally. His unit won't even make it here. This militia unit is going to collide, and then that's it for him. What are we going to do about the general? We could have them gang up on her. Actually, there's no need to run, guys. No need to run. She's charging at us, but no need to run. We'll have our cavalry go kill her. Just gotta stay out of that range. They can come help here a little bit. Right. Focus on the general, and we're good. We can have these guys go. Oh, we had a bull. Forgot about that. Yuan Yang died one time already, attacking the town. I don't know if she healed up from the resiliency. She might have. It's been quite a few turns. We don't need to chase her down. We have a good chance of she died. Okay, it's fine. Alright. Alright, we have retaken our capital. It's not the same as before. We did capture her, but she's unwilling to work for us. Let's see. Vigilant, clever, strong. She's pretty good. She's only 27. She's Yuan Shu's daughter. They definitely married her into Dong Zhuo to secure their coalition relationship. We don't need to kill her for a devious attendant. We can try to release it so that no one hates us. We'll definitely just be occupying. I feel like they've looted and occupied before and reduced our level. Alright, they have an encampment here. That's interesting. So if we wipe out this group, we can then sue for peace, I guess. Yeah, we're down to 2 buildings. This is sad. They're not selling food either. They reduced the level here as well. We want to upgrade this town, but we need to wait for some assignments. Okay, we'll be patient. We'll wait for a little bit. They did fix our public order issue. Let's see. Chen is ours now. Why is it rebellion muster? Oh yeah, because there's a rebellion on the side. Okay. Raiding on assignments there as well. We haven't really built up Yangzhou. I'm not a big fan of Yangzhou. I feel like Yangzhou's setup is really weird. There's peasantry, there's industry, and these two things just don't seem to mesh, in my opinion. Anyways, we look forward to building up Jianye, and we have finally recaptured our capital, and things are looking better. Let's have a quick talk with Dong Zhuo. Yeah, the recent, despite taking out 2 of his armies, his balance of power shift is only 3.5, so he still doesn't want to have peace with us. We'll see if he changes his mind after we wipe out 1 more army. He managed to secure alliance with Liu Biao, Sun Ce, and Huang Zu. And yeah, he's a tough cookie. And he survived the Diaochan situation. I guess that event just never happened. That's why we have Dong Zhuo in our game for so long, which is kind of unique and kind of cool. Now that we're getting closer to Wang Quan, we'll see if he's willing to pay for... that's 0.8 is too little. There's no point to ask him for money at 0.8. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's see. Before we enter, we want to pull out Lu Bu. Originally, I really wanted to pull him out where we have the Tun Tian and have level 6 new recruits like before. Because if you notice, this unit that had that, now all their units are close to level 10. They're going to be very powerful, and you can name them. Claim your unit that you want. Name them in the comment section below. I'll change their name and refer to them just like the Howitzer of the Han. We could raise the army of Lu Bu here if we can't take advantage of higher level new unit and have him secure the south for us. Even Lu Bu by himself is a powerful army. But we won't be getting rid of all his retinues because he has a heavy Xiliang cavalry, which is just a beast. Lance cavalry, very strong unit. Mounted lance militia. The raider cavalry I'm not a fan of. We'll probably replace that guy. Yeah, so since he doesn't need a lot of replacement, I feel like I can just recruit him here and he can secure the south for us. Just having him here will make it safe for us. It's an expensive unit to recruit, but well worth the price. Alright, there goes most of our gold. Alright, we'll get rid of the Raider Cav, which I don't think is that great for the cost. And we'll get rid of this Archer, which I don't know why it's in this army. So this is our only way to get the faction unique heavy Xiliang cavalry. It's resistant to fatigue. It's not fatigue immunity. It's not as good as Ma Teng's cavalry, but it's still a really strong unit. So we'll hang on to that one. And I think that covers everything. We can end turn and finish off the rest of Dong Zhuo's forces here and figure out what we're going to do next. Alright, Sun Ce signed a peace treaty with Liu Bei. Cao Ren has a new son. Cao An has a new son. Okay. The Cao family is doing very well. 20% food production plus 4 resolve. Okay. So originally we had, I believe, Huan Zhi, who is the administrator of Chen. He died, unfortunately. He was there because he was a good peasantry administrator. We might need to take some time to rebuild Chen before we put a new administrator in, but the farmer would be a good one to give to them. 20% food production. Let's start assigning some people. We'll have her giving us some discounts. The peasantry income's not as high as before, but still 400. It's very respectable. We should have someone work on it. She's level 1. Let's see. But she's much happier. So we'll let Liu Huimin do it actually. She has minus 10 points of lack of purpose. This can fix that. And let's look at Jianye, which I know is available to build up now. We have a new slot. We'll be putting the state workshop in. We'll demolish this turn and put in a state workshop. Eventually we want this to be a much higher level commandery. This is our main focus now. We can continue to do surplus market to boost income, although he doesn't get along with our administrator, but this is just too powerful of a boost. They develop into rivalry, so be it. Alright, Liu Bu here. I just want to take a look if he will get along with Fu Wan. He doesn't. That's a tough sell. Maybe he can actually replace Cao Cao in this army in the future. If he can get along with Han Danshang and Cao An. But that's down the line. We'll keep Li Bu by himself. Fu Wan will just keep an eye on how happy he is. 29 is not terrible. Zhi Ting is mad at us again, mainly because of desire for higher court position. But if we recruit him out, his lack of purpose would go down, and that would help. He's a good administrator for commerce and peasantry, which actually describes Pengcheng. Yeah, this is a commerce and peasantry town. Not a really good one. That's the problem. There's going to be better peasantry and commerce towns. So we'll just keep an eye on his happiness level. Worst case, we give him a rank up. You know, he's really low rank right now too. Okay. The army ran away. The army ran into Yuan Shu's territory. We can't really chase him. We're not at war with Yuan Shu. He's not happy with us. We don't want to provoke him. Alternatively, we can go beat up Liu Dai. That should probably be our option, actually. This army is too slow to go out and fight because of the lack of reach. So we will have Xiahou Dun's army head towards Yingchuan farmland. This is our relative because we married his daughter to Cao Ren. So we won't be killing him off, and he's also in alliance with, oh actually he says he's in alliance with Yuan Shao. We should just kill him off before he turns this into an alliance war. There should be like a one-turn takeover, end the alliance, that way Yuan Shu wouldn't declare war on us right away at least. Let's see what we can do. Pengchen doesn't have assignment, but I think our economy has turned around. We could afford to expand on some of these because it's not going to get assignment anytime soon, so we shouldn't just let it sit here. We should upgrade the inn. Chen, we're waiting for assignment. Assignment's actually coming. So Yangzhou, I mean, we are wasting it if we don't do anything with it. We could at least upgrade the livestock farm for some more food and income. Let's do that. Okay, that sets up everyone. I don't know if he can get along with Zhiting. Nope. That's just not gonna work out. I don't know what we're gonna do with him. Are there new characters? Not really. There is a strategist here. He's a little old, but maybe... Nope, that's a negative. He only gets along with Jiang Gong. But we don't need to be recruiting anyone. He's decent by himself. Alright, let's just go to the next turn. Alright, Sun Ce declare war on Ma Teng. Sure. They secured a coalition with Han Sui. Lu Bu got, okay, plus 15 morale. 2 new characters, including Sentinel, which we really love. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with him. He can be a good officer, and we can use him as a assignment for now. Zheng Jia, let's see, Stern, Industry, Dutiful. This kind of make me feel like he can be a good administrator for Yangzhou, right? You have a little bit of industry, a little bit of peasantry. Alright, these two both look decent, so we'll hire both of them. Alright, we'll quickly take care of Yangzhou. I don't know if we can reach it. I think we can. There we go. Liu Dai is right there. It's just the farmland. Alright, they have a lot of men, but we should definitely be able to beat them. This seems to be actually a level 5 or at least level 4 farmland, so there's a defensible structure, I think. Yeah. Okay, that makes this fight a little bit more difficult. I feel like then we should perhaps starve them out. Force them to come out the field to fight us in open field, or force them to take attrition. Dong Zhuo's army has marched back. They are not replenishing because they're far away from their homeland. I think we can definitely take this fight. So what we want to do is march towards them and then hit backspace so that they're within each other's circle of influence, forcing him to fight us. Although this, oh, now I kind of regret it. This is a very forest heavy area. It's going to reduce the effectiveness of our trebuchets. Alright, it's too late anyways. Alright, we have the assignment in place. We want to upgrade this to sell food to give us a little bit more gold. And then we want to upgrade it to get more slots. Yeah, in that order. Let's see. Jianye is ready to build. Let's pop in the private workshop. Yeah, this is a perfect commandery. Lu Bu is ready over here. We're not going to go on the offense. He's really here to deter Sun Ce from doing anything fishy. He's continuing to deteriorate. He's going to lose potentially 6 more points to reach the maximum amount of lack of purpose of 20. So he'll be a 9. It's really low. What we could do is recruit him and get rid of his retinue. Right, we could do that. So we can recruit him, make him feel like he's a general, get rid of his retinue so we don't have to pay any upkeep, and keep him at least decently happy for now. And eventually, let's see who can he pair with. He can pair with Fu Wan, so that's an army right there. And all we need is a cavalry officer, could be a commander or a vanguard. Maybe Cao Cao can shift over here and have Li Bu shift into the other army. Options down the road. Okay, that sets everyone up for next turn. Let's continue. Alright, Dong Zhuo vassalize. This was always a possibility. But at least he left Yuan Shao's alliance. So what happened here is that okay, I can explain this a little bit. So what usually happens here is when a faction is about to die off and you leave them in siege, they will, jump into another stronger faction, take care of them. Makes a lot of sense. But it cuts you off from war, so you were no longer at war with them because he's now someone else's vassal. Yeah, that's fine. We didn't really want to kill Liu Dai to begin with. We mentioned that he's actually family. Now he's just a vassal of Dong Zhuo. So I guess we peeled him away from the Yuan Shao side of things. This salmon color are all vassals or alliance partners of Dong Zhuo who's not at war with us yet. Our spy in Dong Zhuo's court has become a general. We definitely assisted him by killing off 2 stacks. If we can find him. Yep, he's in this army right now. You can see right here. So he's in Hanzhong's silk trader. And we don't see Dong Zhuo's other army, which was here. But he's busy fighting a lot of wars with the northern factions. I think Ma Teng's over here, and Han Sui's over here, and they're all fighting him. Alright, let's take a look at our situation. So we can't fight there anymore. We pulled him back. I guess our choices now is to come and attack Huangzu. That's the only person we're at war with who we actually border, so we don't have to trespass or start a new war to fight. We have this army trapped here. I feel like they went into encampment based on how he's standing. You see how smugly he's standing? And you can kind of make out the border of an encampment, which is fine. Encampment is better than fighting in a dense forest. Let's take on this fight. He ran away. Into Yuan Shu's territory. This is why it's awkward for us. Do we attack him now and finish him off in Yuan Shu's territory? Get a little trespass penalty? Guess it's fine. If Yuan Shu declare war, we pour our army over and reunite Chen. Let's do it. We actually trespass on Kongzhou, but he's even a smaller faction. Alright, night battle. Let's hope for a flat map. We're kind of away from the heavy forest. Yeah, much better. Okay, we'll be wiping this army out. Let's do it. Alright, let's set up our army. It's the winter. There's still a lot of trees. We can fight in this little peninsula here. Force them to approach us through the river. Because we have trebuchets, they have to run towards us. That's our advantage here. We'll have the 2 units on the side shoot fire arrows. We'll have all of them turn off skirmish mode. We'll have this group in the front in turtle formation. Let's see, stretch them out a little bit more. Not bad. Maybe we can redirect the archers so they take up a little bit less space. Yeah. That way we can guard the flank with these guys. Also in turtle. We don't want to leave too many gaps. There we go. We'll have Cao Cao in the front. Cao Cao. And Handan Sha. Yep. And our cavalry units can... I don't know actually where they should. They should probably just line up on the side and charge in once they cross the river. Alright, let's fight this. It'll be a slow wait for them to come towards us. They don't actually know we're here because we're out of vision. But they'll find us soon. That's a lot of cavalry units. That's the thing against Dong Zhuo. They have a lot of cavalry units. If you don't have a champion with spear units, it's going to be a hard time. Okay, since they have so many cavalry units that are, lance cavalry who are better at fighting than our militia cavalry, we'll split our cavalries off to the side. Ooh, not all of them, just these three. Right, so they can protect the flank a little bit but not get charged up by the enemy cavalry. Alright, we'll do something like that. Speed it along, let them come. We will actually turn off fire will because the enemy cavalry will be in our range first. We'll find where their infantry is coming and we'll manually fire like this. Let's see when they get closer. They got to cross this river. If you look at it, it says that infantry will have trouble crossing. Well, cavalry are less bogged down, so they'll be slower when they cross the river. Let's see if we can hit anyone like that. Might be able to. No, just too efficient. Okay, here they come. I'm gonna kill off these crossbowmen. This unit's actually quite advanced. A bunch of crossbowmen, bunch of cavalry. Very strong unit. Alright, now we're doing the damage. Mainly want to kill off these range units. Not having flaming shot just make this process a lot less enjoyable. Okay, let's see. Is he strong? Oh, he's quite strong. Not that Cao Cao is weak, but there's just no point to pick that fight. Alright, back to our trebuchets actually, wasting shots. Gotta kill off these crossbowmen. They're trying to flank us, but we have the flank pretty guarded. Nope. Too strong to duel. Well, Cao actually probably could do it. He has a really good weapon. Let's do it. I trust in you, son. Alright. Time to put our spear guards to the test. Look at that. Charge in, all reflected back on themselves. Yep, that's how we do it. Same thing here. We'll go disrupt the secondary charge. See that wipe themselves out. We'll crush this group right here. We'll launch the counter offense against enemy range units. Charge out. We can have him go out to debuff the duel. He can't. Enemy strategist. Okay, we gotta pull out of the range then. Cao Cao can go actually hack at the enemy strategist. Not strong. Use it. Perfect. Have them charge at the cavalry. Our trebuchet is getting wrecked by a cavalry unit, but let's quickly look at our son fighting. Fancho over here. Can't use abilities because the enemy strategist seals that off. I don't understand why they throw the spear back. It looks cool, but like, if you got this spear, throw it on the ground. Come on, finish him off. Nice. Good job, son.
敌将已被我军斩了。
Alright,
准备
let's
好了。
use... Oh, actually,
快快快！
Cao Cao's
尽情厮杀，
getting attacked.
速
He's
速前进。
enraged because I guess they were oath
快跑！
thorns.
准备就绪。
Spread out our
做好
cavalry
准备。
to pick off all the
骑
units.
兵上马。
At least all the ones that are still firing.
准备好冲锋了吗？
This group can charge into that clump,
大攻敌军。
solve that problem. Why is our strategy so far out? Who was he chasing?
尽情厮杀。
Alright, now we can crush this group with a charge. This trebuchet unit got wiped. I don't know what happened.
敌军四散而逃，到底是无胆鼠辈。
Alright, time to kill them off
诛灭敌军，
with our generals.
鼓起勇气，
Have our cavalry chase after these units.
骑兵听命。
Alright, we don't actually need to finish the fight because they retreated once, so they'll be wiped.
敌将已
Alright,
被
claim
我军
victory.
斩了。
Alright, we finally finished cleansing Dong Zhuo's men from our land, retaking the
我
capital
军
of
智略
Chen.
胜敌军一筹。
Alright, we captured Fan Chou. He doesn't want to work for us. He's loyal. I guess that's the reason why. Let's see. He's rivals with the Gongdu person, Zhang Kai. I know it's from the Yellow Turban. This also feels like a Yellow Turban character. This is the character who enraged himself. Yep, right there. Hua Xin and Fan Chou. They both can give a pretty decent item if we kill them, so off with their heads.
他们对天下毫无裨益可言。
We will take the replenishment.
吾等需要精兵良将，向前进军，
Okay, we definitely trespass now in Chen as
准
well.
备行动，
Let's pull it back.
一往无前。
2 trespasses, but we got out of that. Our son leveled up. Good job on him. It's very good dueling. We'll pick up guerrilla deployment here. We will work towards reach, but he's not good as an administrator. Most of his skills geared toward fighting. So we will take the long route to reach. We could otherwise get it in 4 levels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is not that bad. Yeah. Alright, I think we're going to wrap up the episode here. We had a very successful campaign to retake our lost land. We wiped out 3 units of Dong Zhuo's forces, and we're well on our way to continue to carry out our mission to unite China. Our next goal is probably to start attacking what we can over here. We might limit our expansion because I don't really like Lujiang, and that we don't want to overexpand too fast. But we'll definitely be fighting to regain some peace. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking with this campaign. It was looking very grim a couple episodes ago, but we pulled it back. Now things are looking up. And see y'all next time. Bye.